Oh, shit.
Today is your first day at a new job. You're running late on your lunch break and have only 20 minutes to make it back to the office. What do you resort to? Fast food. Why? Because it's quick, cheap, and filling. Fast food restaurants have been around for over 50 years and are continuing to grow in popularity. However, we need to be aware of the dangers this consumption can lead to and learn to make the appropriate decisions in the future. A growing problem here in the United States is obesity. This is a rising concern for future generations due to the fact that more emphasis was put on home-cooked meals than in the past today. In the documentary Super Size Me, conducted in 2004 by Morgan Spurlock, it was said that 1 in 4 Americans visited a fast food restaurant every day. In the same documentary, it was also said that in 1972, Americans spent $3 billion a year on fast food in comparison to the $110 billion spent today. We can see how this statistic would hold true. We are living in a much faster-paced world and do not have time to cook a meal or sit down and enjoy one, making fast food the top choice. This fast-paced living is a recurring theme even within families. Parents are working more due to the recent recession, leaving little time for home-cooked meals. In turn, families are resorting to fast food meals which lack proper nutrients that are vital for growing children. It is imperative that parents take control of their children's diets and help them make appropriate food choices. Another shocking fact is that from a recent study conducted on childhood obesity, that almost 30% of kids eat some type of fast food every day of the year. It is important to understand why this food is so popular. Fast food is not only cheap and affordable, but you cannot go for a drive, walk, or run without seeing one. McDonald's, for example, has 12,804 restaurants in the United States as reported by NationMaster.com. This factor adds to its growing appeal. It is not only quick and on the go, it is also found everywhere, which is setting an example for children of laziness in the future by making one bad decision after the next, like a domino effect. Fast food restaurants have targeted young children with colorful advertisements and toys. The average child sees 10,000 TV advertisements per year, breeding them as consumers early on. There is so much information provided to the public about the newest burger and Happy Meal toy, but yet people are uneducated on what they are actually consuming. Trans fats, or hydrogenated oils and fats, are seen throughout the vast menus of fast food restaurants. The American Heart Association states that trans fats raise your bad LDL cholesterol levels while lowering your good LDL levels, as well as increasing your risk of developing heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. These restaurants receive their food from other companies, and the company that supplies various fast food restaurants conducts ammonia tests to ensure their beef is clean and safe for consumption. The so-called USDA-approved beef had records of E. coli being found in 3 cases and salmonella in 48 cases, as well as a 27,000-pound batch being contaminated, as reported by the New York Times. It is scary to imagine the food that is supposedly coming from safe companies is contaminated. McDonald's even stated that any processing our foods undergo make them more dangerous than unprocessed foods. Clearly they realize that their foods are harmful and do not want to provide any information regarding their food. The National Academies Institute of Medicine recommends that fast food restaurants provide information, but half of these long-chain restaurants do not provide any nutritional information to their customers. The restaurants could provide pamphlets, posters, handouts, or even display the information on the menus, but some restaurants do not provide any information, and even if they do, it is not seen in the public's eye or reach. Informing the public on what they are buying and consuming is the first step to making healthy decisions. However, they also need to be educated on the harmful effects if they continue down the fast food track. There are numerous health problems and procedures that can come in the future if fast food is their main diet choice. Obesity is on the rise, and according to the Organic Consumers Organization, in 2000, the United States healthcare system spent $61 billion on the diagnosis, care, and prevention of obesity. A surprising effect of consuming the processed foods that these restaurants offer is a recurring intense headache. If fast food is a part of your daily diet, you may experience these things in the future: stroke, gallbladder disease, prostate and colon cancers, asthma, impaired fertility, and lower back pain. Diabetes, according to the Super Size Me documentary, can shave 17 to 27 years off your life. Gastric bypass surgery can be conducted in order to severely decrease fat percentage in overweight individuals. This is a very popular surgery, and most overweight people have taken advantage of this medical advancement. We should not be held responsible for these people who cannot maintain a healthy weight. The state of Oregon is now paying for obese people to have expensive weight loss surgery. With this information, we can make appropriate life-changing decisions about our well-being and health. These are some startling and scary facts on what could happen if you let fast food control you. With this knowledge, you can begin to alter your diet with healthy alternatives to improve your future. Home-cooked meals need to become a necessity and not put on the back burner. These meals will essentially be healthier than the options at the corner McDonald's, as well as cheaper, and will provide essential family time. Since we live in a fast-paced world, if time is an issue, plan healthy meals ahead of time and start a rotation of who cooks, or even a great way would be to get the family involved. Although these fast food restaurants are not the best option, there are some alternatives, such as Subway, who provide healthy sandwiches. Americans should be very cautious about what they consume and should try their best not to consume these foods. But if you have to resort, nutritionists have said once a month is not the worst. It has been said that you are what you eat, so next time your stomach starts to rumble, think about the facts I've left you with today. Thank you. Welcome to the question and answer portion. Does anybody have any questions about the presentation? Joe.
In college, there's a lot of fast food places, and I don't really know of many healthy alternatives. Can you name any?
Okay. Like I stated in my presentation, Subway is a healthy alternative, as well as Panera or SaladWorks. Also, instead of these fast food restaurants, to save money, you could also cook meals at home, such as spaghetti, carbohydrates, or chicken, proteins, things like that.
That's good. Thank you.
Stop it. Does anybody else have any questions?
But I work out every day. Why can't I eat fast food?
Well, most nutritionists say that it's okay to eat fast food once a month to never. And the trans fats that you're receiving from these products can make you feel sluggish. And it has been said that it would take 7 hours of straight walking to burn off a hamburger, large fry, and large Coke.
Thank you.